Hey guys, what's up? Time for another quick knee-jerk reaction to this patch. I made that video and I guess they just announced that patch. It comes out tomorrow. Again, there's no videos of what it looks like, so I guess I'll just give what my thoughts about reading it is. Again, I think it's funny. I've said from the very get-go, right when this game was released, that all these moves that constantly move you forward, you know what I mean? I don't like it. It's just too much in the game, right? It makes stagger pressure feel weird in this game. Tap, 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 tap. It feels good to have normals that don't always move you forward. And that's why I thought it was funny when season 4 came out. I said, dude, making more momentum is not good. Like we have like my little special move here, my little special move here. Why does my normal feel more like a special move than my normal, or why does my normal move feel like a special move? And it was funny because again, you can go back and look at those season 4 videos I did, knee-jerk reactions when I said how it was going to turn out. And people are like, no, you're wrong. This is good for the game. Like it's some of my most unliked videos, which is funny because I just called this game 3 years straight. I called whatever the past 15 years of video games straight. You know what I mean? Like, oh no, they're just patching fun into the game. You know, this game has sucked for 3 years, which I think is hilarious because why are you playing a game that you think sucks for 3 years straight? Why don't you do something, have more fun with your life or something? Why would you torture yourself with a game you quotation marks supposedly hate, dude? Very strange, but anyway, I said they're just basically Mugenfying the game with all these changes. You know what I mean? Making things easier. It's like, dude, these are just Mugen changes. These are like stupid. And then of course, as season 4 has gone on now, guess what? It's the most complained thing about the game. As if I'm ever wrong. And so this patch is weird, apparently, from reading it. Who knows, right? Reading it. Apparently now even more normals go forward, right? So I guess their idea is we're going to even homogenize the normals even more so to go more forward. I don't get it. I think it's weird. Again, I think it makes stagger pressure and tap 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 kind of feeling. I think it makes it feel weird. It makes spacing feel weird when everything just, randomly runs into your face. I understand, some normals here and there doing that, but when everything does that, it's weird. So I guess they're doubling down. I don't know. It seems weird. I've said this before. They're doing the Kamehameha change. I said that before in the last patch that I thought that was stupid. I don't know. Some people like that change. I think it's stupid. I can understand maybe some characters being able to homie dash after the Kamehameha. You know what I mean? But now, I guess they're just like, yeah, let's let everybody do it. I think it's stupid. Again, it homogenizes the game. It's boring to me. I can understand some characters. Like, I saw Goku Black can homie dash after his grab Kamehameha. Like, moves that are, suspect, let's say, in utility. I can understand trying to give them a little bit more utility. And they also said Gogeta can do his as well, but it said on whiff, right? So I don't know, maybe he can't do it like that in a combo, but maybe a character like Gogeta or something like Gogeta. Gogeta, I understood like, Kid Goku being able to do it because he doesn't have all the laser beam links like the other Goku. Some characters being able to do it, but everybody being able to do it, I think it's boring and it homogenizes the game. Even more so, which is one of the problems, dude. Um, some changes look interesting, I mean, maybe the baby changes are interesting. When I look at Brawly, I mean, he can like now do a headbutt after that, at least what I'm assuming. I'm assuming that's a real combo if he wasn't on block, right? So that's kind of interesting. I wonder, and he does more damage after the level 3, so I was already close to that solo TOD no sparking, just a couple hundred off, so maybe I can finally get that to actually kill. So maybe that's interesting. Like baby, there's a few changes here and there that seem kind of interesting, but for the most part, it's like, man, we waited a year for this. Not that I say we loosely, right? Because again, not like I've been playing, but um to wait a year for that patch seems kind of strange. I guess to also speak specifically about Vegito, I saw, if I'm correct, when they call unique attack, these are called unique attacks in the game, right? I call them fireballs or ki blast. But I'm assuming in the patch notes that is what the unique attack is. And it says it comes out faster. And it's to make his damage less. I don't know how the move coming out faster makes his damage less, supposedly. But what I would, for the time being without seeing it, I would actually say it's to make his stagger pressure worse and to get rid of some of the stuff that I said is possible, right? Because if you remember the glitches in the game that I showed, how you can make your fireballs unreflectable, unhoming dashable, and that's why you have safe Banshee Blast stuff you can do. So theoretically, if you look at it like this, right? If you know how the game works and you use a bug to do that, the guy can't homing dash through that, right? Correctly, right? So, in normal ways, let's say that. But let's say, so we're at this distance, right? You can't do that. That's like, you can make that safe, so to speak, right? But let's just say, boom, I wait. Okay, so how about this? So remember how this hits? It hits at exactly -1. It's auto-timed, right? So a bug happens in the game that the guy then, after they block that, they can't homing dash correctly. But if the move hits faster, if you watch what I'm doing, boom, I'm going to have to wait a few frames, then do it, right? So not only will it not be auto-timed, I will be closer to the guy, so then even with the bug, they would be able to homing dash and the stun would not be the same and they'd be able to hit me, right? Or they'd be able to recover in time to hit me, right? Do you get what I'm saying? So if they make all these moves faster, you know what I mean? These kind of pressure strings that you could basically do were auto-timed, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? To be safe and the guy couldn't reflect out of it or homing dash. And if he did do a just frame reverse or a homing dash, like I said, if you watch those videos, the great thing about that is when I show in the videos is even if they do a just frame reflect, a bug happens if you were to do the sassy kick and it puts you at plus, which we see they didn't get rid of that. So that bug is still in the game apparently. And if they try to homing dash the just frame, whatever, they get hit. So you could basically... You know, so you basically were always back in this sweet position where the regular mechanics of the game were glitched out and they wouldn't work. And again, go watch the videos how I said how to do that. And so hopefully you get what I'm getting at. If the fireballs are faster, the stagger pressure no longer is automatically timed to cause the glitch. And for some of the positions, you will no longer be able to do, since you have to like delay it, you won't be able to make it safe even with the glitch. Does that make sense? So that's what I saw when I looked at that. I'm like, oh, I wonder if that is actually to make the glitch not work as good. You know what I mean? And again, this stuff was only slowly, more and more being implemented into the game, right? Because for so many years, people said when I showed it was fake. Slowly, more and more, people have seen like, oh, this orb pressure stagger really is real. And it does glitch out the game, right? Now, again, when I look at that change, just from reading what they're saying, that is what I theorize maybe that changes. Again, not that Vegito was ever played to this level, so to speak, but again, he's considered a good character now. A lot of people consider him, a top tier character. And again, he's not even played optimally yet in the first place, but, maybe they finally started agreeing, oh, wow, this stuff is real. We don't want them to do the Clayton shit totally. Imagine people start totally doing that, so. Again, you know what I mean? The game is slowly throughout the years being played more and more like I said it would, you know what I mean? And all these changes slowly, more and more, they affect the game like I said they would, despite people saying I'm wrong. But again, there's some changes that I think are interesting, maybe to look at for combos, say, I'm interested in the Cell Rolling Crush, if you can do more roly-poly links. I want to see the Gohan Bomb, think if it's a little bit different. The DP non-smash, can you combo after it? Adult Gohan, this, what is it? Oh, how do I do this? I wonder if you can cancel that really quickly into something, right? So like, boom, boom, boom. Can you, I don't know, maybe that's too slow, but maybe off a super jump or something like that, or combo high up in the air. Some changes look potentially interesting. Some changes are just fucking homogenizing the game. And again, if you're asking for Vegito specifically, when they say the Ki Blast is faster, it said it's to make his damage less. I don't know how a move being faster makes his damage less. I would assume they'd just say there's a bigger damage buffer on it. But the move being faster could potentially, from what I would theorize, if they mean both versions and all that kind of stuff, that wow, you're just we're kicking this in the butt before people actually start doing it. Anyway, remember, if you like the videos, like, sub, silly, comment, share, support the channel if you want. I appreciate it. Thanks, the end.